Freaking impossible, parallel to incredible, simply untouchable, visibly unobtainable, impossible.
All right, we cool?
There you go. I can hear you now.
All right, cool. Awesome.
Yes. Well, welcome to the Say What Show.
I appreciate you having me.
Yes, no doubt. Um, I just finished listening to your music again, and I like it. So
Okay.
you were definitely a producer, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So oh, wait, when I have my questions. All right, you guys. First off, let's say the name. What's the producer's name?
The producer name is CYLOTUS. The full name is CYLOTUS Azarath. I don't use the Azarath. It's not like it was just a typo. I'm just gonna use CYLOTUS. Okay. Other than that,
Why that name
yeah,
though?
that name it stems from it's like three different meanings.
Okay.
Okay, so the first two letters is CY. So it's kind of like see why I'm doing this. And then like lotus is kind of like my favorite color, like not my favorite color, but my favorite flower.
Flower. Okay.
And then it also the CY stems from my favorite color, cyan. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I chose all of that.
Okay then. Say it one more. Just say the first name. Say it one more time for everybody to know.
So lotus. That's
Lotus.
CY
Right.
lotus.
Right. CY Lotus. All right. Okay. So, how long you been producing?
Well, I kind of I picked up FL back in like 2016 or whatnot.
Okay.
17. And then I took like a little bit of a break for about a year and a half, and then I kind of picked it back up like around like 18 and started just cranking stuff out, just starting to learn new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just learning the program, just experimenting, making songs here and there. And then that's when I decided, like, you know what I'm saying, I had my friends tell me, like, you know, hey, you should put your music out. You should, like, really do it. And I'm like, I'm more of an introvert. So that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Interview.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
But I just, I've been making music, like, for a long time. Like, I beatbox in the shower. Most people sing in the shower. I beatbox in the shower.
You beatbox. Okay.
That's where my music comes from. So
that's a dying talent there, but yeah, keep doing it, man. Bring it back in style.
Oh yes, ma'am. Oh yes. There are provisions.
For sure. Exactly. Okay, so what programs or equipment do you use to do your production?
Well, right now I can show y'all what I got going on.
Then.
So right now I got this lovely guy. This Kai MPD 218. I don't know it's boy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I got this one over here, the Casio.
Yeah.
This is where most of my samples come from. Like most people like use like an Kai to like do their samples, but it's only only got 16 pads.
Right.
So like I like to use when I sample. Yeah, I use the keypad, and I use like a whole bunch of different types in the sample. Like I'll chop the sample up so much where there's like 32 inserts to it instead of like just 16. So I'm like, okay, there's like an infinite amount of abilities that you can use with just using the keyboard instead of just like, oh yeah, loop here, loop there, 1, 2. Like no, you can go 1, 2, 32, 16, 15. You know what I'm saying? It goes back and forth out of nowhere. You know, like you heard music. So.
Right. No, I know you're explaining yourself very well. I understand.
But I got that, and then I got this the drums. It's not set up right now, only because of the way that my setup is. I got to move my desk.
Yeah.
Like this is my desk area over here, everything. I got to move all this on the other side so that way I can, because the way that the drum set is set up, in order to hook it up to my laptop, I have to have the console on the other side where the hi-hat is. It won't reach all the way over there. So I'm like, okay, so I can't even use it right now. But but yeah, I haven't really been messing with it. I also that's where I practice like my drumming and everything. Well, it's set up, but
right, no doubt. Yeah. You like that Kai?
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I really want to get in the Kai MPC live. That's like been like a dream equipment for me for the longest. Even though they about to come out with the MPC-1 and everything, like the little small one.
Yeah.
And then like they got the X, and you know what I'm saying. I had a machine. The what, I forget what it's called, but it's the one you can only use it with you can only use it with like a computer. I thought you could use it standalone, but you can only use it with a computer.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even but I mean, I do recommend that one if people, you know what I'm saying, want to, you know, get into it and they want to try with a computer. I recommend that if your computer can take it, because my computer, it cannot take it. So I was just like, no, this is not going to be for me.
I gotta try something else. Right. No, I totally get it again. Now, what type of programs do you use in?
I'm using right now, I've been using FL. A friend of mine, he uses Reason. I also, this is like, it's a new thing too. I kind of rap as well, but I don't. I kind of got forced into it because I don't like to rap. But I mean, hey, they made me do it. So you know what I'm saying. Now I'm like 8 tracks deep. I'm like, all right, it's kind of fun. You know, so it's cool.
Producer,
but
rapper.
Other than that,
okay.
Yeah. But I just use FL. I wanted to learn how to use Reason because that's what he's been using. And I kind of want to get into Ableton as well. But I just got to get a different laptop, or at least get a desktop.
I say you either got to get a new computer, new laptop, because them programs are big. They're very huge.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. All right. Did you self-teach yourself, or did you go to class or school or something for this?
No, I didn't go to school for this at all. I thought about that when I first got out of high school. I thought about going to like Full Sail University because that's where like a lot of like music people go to. So I've heard.
Right.
But I just didn't have the money to do it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna learn this myself. Like I've been learning FL since I picked it up in high school, and ever since I just never dropped it. So there's still stuff I'm learning to this day. Like I recently learned that I learned the best friend of mine has become like a multi-band compressor and an audio clipper, and then I learned that you can actually change the pitch, like the tempo of the song.
Yeah.
To if you do one part of it, then you can do another part of it in a different tempo, but you just gotta find like the whatchamacallit, what is that? Not the rating, but like the value of it or whatnot, or something like that. But it's people say that FL is one of like the easiest programs to learn, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's not.
It's not exactly right.
It's not okay. When I first picked it up, I didn't know nothing.
Right. I'm still
I've come a long way. That's all I got to say.
So have you used the COVID-19 moment to produce more? I know you say you left and you came back.
So actually that year off that I took, I was actually in a relationship. And that year off led from the relationship. So
I understand.
but with the COVID, I kind of envy the people that's got all the time to do what they need to do or whatever they want to do. Because like I work at Amazon and we don't get time.
Oh, y'all didn't get no time. You've been working all the way through.
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like 10 to 12 hours a day, and I'm just like, I come home. You come home around like 7, 8 o'clock and be like, you know, I want to make some music, and then you just be in your bed and be like,
you think I'm tired?
I want to sleep.
Yeah. Exactly. I totally get it. Totally understand. Cool. So what is your goal as a producer?
As a producer, I want to explore like different genres. I don't know, I'm a voice but I just want to, right now, I'm kind of exploring like electronica mixed with like a hint of like, you know, trap and like lo-fi or whatnot. Just like trying to like mesh different genres together that people don't think go together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I just want to be able to say like, yo, I explored this genre, that genre, that genre, that genre. Like I made something here, there. You know, get to just put my footprint on everything. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. Now, maybe I missed. How long did you say you've been producing before you stopped?
Before I stopped, I was producing for like
2 years.
And then I came back in and out. So I guess we gonna add.
Carry the one.
I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even tell you like a number. I just know I've been making music
A long time. All right. So we're gonna say at least 2 years. All right.
at least 2 years. We gonna put that. At least.
Right. Who influenced you to do music?
Well, my friend, one of my best friend, he got me into FL. He picked it up first and it was like, hey man, you should check out this program and blah blah blah. And then I checked it out and kind of fell in love with it ever since. But really, who influenced me to do music is just music in general. It's not really like a specific person that has like told me like, hey, wow, I really want to be like this person. Like everybody seems to like have like a person that they look up to, like a producer that they look up to or whatnot. Yeah. Like I know he looks up to like Stolen Drums and whatnot, and what but a person that I've been recently watching more on like Twitter or whatnot is this dude called Flo Bama. And yeah, Flo Bama. Like not Obama, but Flo Bama.
Flo Bama. Okay then. I never heard of that.
And yeah, and then this other dude, Lord Stan or something.
Okay.
Or whatnot. But yeah, other than that, I don't really be looking up to nobody. When I make music, it's more like I put my emotional and like my mind state in that moment and just like put it on something. And then I'm just like, all right, that's what I decided to make. It's not like I wanted to sound like this person or sound like that.
Right.
I don't really want to sound like nobody.
Okay.
Like I want to sound like my own. When I made it, you gonna know that I made that beat.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, you do definitely have your own sound. Because I was gonna ask you the material that you have right now on SoundCloud. Are you considering it more techno or more pop or more hip hop? Because it's like a combination almost to me.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's just a combination of everything. It's like right now I didn't really know what to call it.
Okay.
So when I put it on there, I was just like, all right, what I was feeling in my head was like hip hop and electronic and then trap, like house, techno,
gotcha.
Like just a whole bunch of different things that it could line up with.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I would say that I don't know. I would say it's like experimental electronic.
Okay. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
With there is a title called that too. It's called experimental. So you fall into that real easily. So is this a hobby or you trying to make it like down the line a long-term job or what?
This is more like one of the tools I want to have in the shed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to just be the one thing that I do forever. Okay. I want it to be something to where like, okay, yeah, he did that. He also did that, and he also did this, and he also did this, and it's kind of like this has been like a passion of mine since when I went to church or whatnot as a little kid, and like I saw them people like our drummer and stuff. I was really big into drums, and it kind of transitioned into that. It's like making music, so I'm like, you know what? Hey, there's this program I can use. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, this could be cool, and I just fell in love with it, and now I want to take this journey to see how far I can go. You know.
Okay. Do you produce every day?
I try to make something. Yeah, I try to at least chop a sample every day. But I want to get away from using samples because you got to get those cleared. Nobody understands that.
Don't get too caught up in that. Yeah,
you don't want to keep using samples. And I try to chop them up. That's why I use like so many keys or whatnot because I wanted the same. Yeah, I want the sample to be unrecognizable, but like
they'll catch it exactly. Are you registered currently with any other pros?
With any other pro? When you say
like ASCAP or BMI or anything like that?
No, actually. I read into that, like trademark and stuff.
Well, trademark can be one of them, but ASCAP, that's your publishing. So like how you have it on SoundCloud, and let's say you want to sell it or whatever, and somebody buys a beat and uses it, you're supposed to get paid for that.
Right.
So we'll talk about that. I can call you up and I'll help you get set up.
Okay, for sure. I appreciate it.
You need to be set up for those things. Okay. Okay. Yep. So have you worked with any other local artists or anybody?
There was this dude that I work with. Hold up, I can show you the song.
All right. Let's see what you did with it. What did you do? What did you do?
Okay, so his name's called Buddha the Ruler. He actually put out an album on Spotify. Y'all should go check it out.
All right, Buddha the Ruler. We're gonna check out your song.
Yeah, Buddha the Ruler. Wait, because he spelled it weird, so it's spelled what is it spelled? BOODHTHARULAA. It's a lot of spelling.
It is. Is he from Flint?
He's from East Lansing.
Oh wow. Okay then. Okay, East Lansing.
Let's see. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but like, does any other producers where they like make a beat or something, do they ever name it the correct name and then like go back and then know, okay, yeah, that's the one right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we know about that.
So, like, it's just a whole bunch of different names here, and I'm just like, I don't know which one.
Oh yeah, because we don't call it what the artist called it. Sometimes we call it what we called it when we made it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So how he found you? He found you on SoundCloud?
Actually, no. We worked together at Sam's Club.
Oh,
and
okay,
he had stopped me one day, and like we were pushing carts, and he showed me some of his music. I was like, man, you cold. He was like, we gotta get you on a boom bap beat. I'm like, I'm like, nah, man, we gotta do that. We got, because he's more like into trap and stuff, and I'm like, nah, boom bap is where you can spaz at. So I'm like, we got together. It was like it was a process because there was days, you know what I'm saying, I didn't show up, he didn't show up, you know what I'm saying, schedules, you know what I'm saying, kind of clashed or whatnot. But we ended up getting it done, and yeah, we put it out. It's on SoundCloud, I think, and I believe it's on Spotify too.
Okay then, nice. Okay, so you got something out there in the works.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing, you're not registered, so you can't get paid for that. Other than maybe he paid you for the beat.
That's true. Yeah.
It's still not late. It's still not too late. We can still get you that registered under your name.
Okay. So, would you like?
I'm surprised he didn't ask for that. So he ain't trying to do right by you. I'm telling you, anybody that buy beats from you or whatever, and they put it out, they supposed to give you your credit on the project, and when they register, so he might not be registered either.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is the one right here.
All right.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. See, you see my laptop? This is what I work with every day.
What's the name of the song? We'll look it up. What's the name of the song then?
Let me see. Hold up. I don't know if I clicked out on you. Hold on.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I'm sorry. It's called Who Is He?
Who is he? Okay.
Yeah. With a question mark.
There you go. Don't worry. We'll look it up and we'll play a letter later on the music portion of this.
Okay. Sure.
Do you find it hard to market yourself?
Actually, that's been like the hardest portion of like, okay, just learning how to do like social media and like do TikTok and do Twitter and whatnot. Twitter is really fun, but it's just, you got to figure out something to where you can gain followers. And I just have not figured out something to gain followers. So like, I'm just, like I said, I'm an introverted person. I like my privacy. So it's kind of like, it's really hard for me to like even put anything out on social media because I don't really like to leave a footprint like that. But you know, you got to do it. So
yeah, you got to do it. Yeah. I can refer you to somebody to help you with your Twitter.
Okay, for sure. I appreciate that so much because I need it.
All right. Let me write that down. Need help with Twitter. Okay, no problem. But as long as you're doing something, I know your mom said you're still growing your fan base. So, which, you know, definitely, whatever's out you got out, I'll definitely push on my page or whatever.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. You did answer that one. How can people reach you other than are you, like you said, are you on Twitter? Are you on, what are your
Yeah.
platforms?
Well, my platforms are Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? My Snapchat's freeze.0. Y'all can hit me up there, whatnot. Um, that's mostly where I post. Uh, I try to post like a pic or so on Instagram or whatnot, just to give
Okay.
like little updates of when stuff's gonna be done.
Right.
And then Twitter, it's just my thoughts.
Okay. Got you.
If anybody, I have the business side Twitter, which is for CYLOTUS, and then I got the me, which is
Then this to you. Right.
yeah.
If you had any encouraging words to tell a upcoming producer like yourself, what would you say?
Just stick with it. Don't um don't fold. Don't let anybody tell you that this is not the right thing to do. Don't let
Okay.
anybody tell you like, hey, um, this sounds weird. If you take all advice into consideration,
Mm-hmm.
don't look at people's criticisms as like, hey, okay, they're just saying my music is bad. Like nobody's ever, if they can give you a reason why your music is bad, then they're not hating. They're just like, okay, hey, this you might need to change, blah blah. Okay, you take that into consideration, go back, listen to it, and really listen to it, and be
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, okay, maybe I need to change this or whatnot, or maybe try to apply what they're saying and be like, okay, maybe this is too loud or this doesn't mix right, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And um, if they're not giving you a reason for why they don't like your song, they
Mm-hmm.
just hate. Just let them
They just hate.
hate. Just let them. Don't
Well,
don't
right.
don't don't take anything to heart. If you really love music and if you are really passionate about it, it's whatever you do, it's gonna come out naturally. You're gonna do what you do, and you're gonna reap the benefits from it. That's all I gotta say. Just keep
Right.
flowing with it. It's a journey, and it's gonna be a long one. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
I'm still starting.
Right. Great.
So
No doubt. No doubt. All right. So this is me critiquing your songs.
okay,
What
that's
I
all right.
listened to.
Okay.
I did like what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
You need more melody.
Gotcha.
And if you're gonna use a sample, use a sample. You know what I'm saying? I understand about chopping them up, or whatever, but make it make sense. It's either the chorus or is it just in the music? I couldn't tell if what was the song structure of it. Was just music. It's one thing to be an instrumental, but even an instrumental has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know what I'm saying? Or even a bridge in there. So I just saw you played it. It was so long, and that was it. Boom. So structure wise, just work on your structure wise. And other than that,
And
sound wise, what you're using sound great, but it doesn't have a beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? There's a beginning, but it's like everything is just music. It's strictly that. That's what I heard.
that
So
makes sense.
I say that to say because what you are doing, it allows you to be really good in video games. So just take, that's my critique of your music, whatever. I would
I feel it.
definitely I would definitely refer you, people to your site or whatever. Since I now follow you now on SoundCloud, I will definitely
I appreciate it.
share some of the songs. I do that with all the artists that I come across. Because I believe in pushing young artists and producers and songwriters or whatever. So my encouraging words to you is keep doing what you're doing. I like it. I'll definitely be keeping in touch with you, and we'll come back down the line and do another interview, or maybe you got some new music or whatever.
For sure. Yeah, I do. I have an EP that I'm working on.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I should be releasing it pretty soon. And then that album that I put on SoundCloud, I
Mm.
was gonna release pretty soon to like Spotify and iTunes and all that.
Yeah.
But now you done said like I gotta get everything straightened out. So I may
Go
wait on
ahead.
that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and put it out. But that's how you're gonna learn what people like and what people don't. So
Yeah.
apply what I said to the next project. That
Got
project is done. It's out. It's already out right now. So just go ahead and put it out. But on your next project, tighten
it.
it up. That's all. But you there. You know what I'm saying? You
I
got
feel
all the
it.
tools, whatever. Just tighten it up on that end. And that's
And see
just
that's
one producer to another producer.
Gotcha. And see, that's the thing I was kind of going for too. Was like just showing like what's in the boat. You know what I'm saying? Just
Oh
like
yeah.
okay, this is what I can
Yeah,
do.
I
I
think
mean, even though
yeah.
e- even though it's not like you know what I'm saying, like you said, it's the mindsets that I was in at those times when I made those songs.
Mm-hmm.
It was like it was a lot of chaotic stuff going around.
Gotcha.
So my mindset then, it wasn't as structured and like the mindset that I have today about like, hey, I need to do this, hey, I need to do this, hey, I need to do this. I was just running around like, yo, I gotta do all these things. I'm trying to like live out here, you know. Right. So it kind of displayed itself in my music too. So I was just
no. It doesn't sound bad at all. That's not. Please don't take that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
but
no.
From the structure, I was like, okay, if am I gonna buy this beat? No. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Am I gonna buy this beat? No. Now I do have my favorites. I have Bang Your Head. I like.
See, people love that.
Yeah, I know. And one more. Bang Your Head. That might have been the one. I don't know if I got down to Itch and Soul yet, but I know Bang Your Head was banging.
That's why I named it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you look at where you're getting your most numbers at as far as, because then you know your fan base, what they're liking, and then you just hit them with that, you know, on a consistent basis or whatever. So, but yeah, we'll talk. I would love to get one of your beats on my beat site, and we're gonna push it and make it do numbers.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that was all my questions. Your demeanor and everything is really cool. I know you saying you kind of introvert. That's cool. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Stay you. That's probably one of the lot of things where a lot of artists fall off. They're trying to be something that they're not. Continue to be you. I like it. It's a good manner. You speak very well. Doing a good job, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. What does it say? What show, y'all? This is. Wait a minute. Let me try to remember.
CY.
Lotus. No, wait. CY Lotus.
It's CYLOTUS.
It's CYLOTUS. There we go. CYLOTUS. See, I can't word to say. There you go, you guys. Upcoming producer / rapper. Got him an EP coming out real soon. You guys check it out. We'll definitely be sharing his link on my page for you guys to check out as well. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Deuces. See you later, man. Yep.
All right, peace.
Yep.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Incredible, untouchable, indestructible, physically impossible, parallel, incredible, physically untouchable, physically unobtainable, impossible, incredible, untouchable, indestructible. You can do what you like.